Right guys, welcome back to another vlog, another haul vlog. I've never done one of these for a week or two. Now, as you've probably seen in my last vlog that I had been raking out some paintings that I was wanting to list on eBay. I'm running low on the kind of quirky portrait paintings, so I thought I'd rake them out. And as you've seen in the last video, what a fright I got at the start of that video when I was looking for that the paintings. It was what it was is it was a game I got. It's called Operation. I don't know if you remember it, if you're as old as me, but way back when I was young, this was the game that you had to have. Was a game called Operation, and it had a buzzer on it, and every time you tried to pick up the bones on the selected icon on the game, if you touched the sides, it gave off a strong boom buzzer with a red light, kind of shocker kind of thing, you know what I mean? So it certainly gave me a shock. But I'll show you that game one day. I'll rake it back out again, and I'll show you what I haven't even uploaded that game yet. It was as you've seen, it was in that pile of stuff that I had. But anyway, one day, one vlog, I will show you me playing that Operation game, and we'll see what's needed fixed on it, or what's needed in that game, if I can sell it or not. I bought it for nostalgic values. That's what I bought it for. But I thought, well, I think I paid £5 for it, so I thought, oh well, someday I'll take it, even if it's just for spares, and it's for a nostalgic look back on my youth. But anyway, that's what gave me a fright in that video, if you didn't realise. So we had a bit of fun that day. Anyway, let's get on with today's vlog of haul paintings. There's not many. I think there's about eight altogether, 7 or 8. So what I'll do is I'll show you them just as normal, and I've explained this before, guys. I need to do these haul vlogs because there's nobody going to advertise my paintings except for me. So I use my eBay channel to do that, and it seems to work because you guys give me a lot of feedback and you're buying the paintings up. So this is a fresh supply. And what I've also told you is these ones are oil on board, and they start at $7.99. I can't go any lower because if I went any lower, because I've got the cost of the board, I've got the cost of the paints, which are expensive. They're £5 a tube for a wee small tube. So if I go any lower than $7.99, you can understand I'd be losing out, and it'd be not worth my while doing it. So they start off at $7.99, and I've got some I think listed at $12.99, but if these don't sell, they usually drop. And when people like a good painting that I've done, or it's well sought after, they usually bid on it, and it's fun bidding on a painting. It's just like going to Christie's, but on a smaller scale, but you still get the fun out for the hunt and going for that painting, and you being the winning bidder. You know what I mean? I've done it myself. I've done it umpteen times with coins now on eBay. I've been unsuccessful at times, and I've been successful at times. But you do get a buzz if you are bidding on an item and somebody else comes in and bids, and then you put another bid in. It's just the thrill of the chase, you know what I mean? And it's even better if you win the bid. But when you don't win the bid, it makes you even determined the next time you bid. But that's the name of the game with eBay, like. It's as well as business, it's pleasure as well. You know what I mean? You get some fun out of it. But anyway, let's start the blaring. You know what I'm like blaring. Once I start, I can't stop. So excuse me for coming down here, but I've got to get these paintings up. I've got that much stuff for them to book me here, because I've got another vlog to do after this. Another haul. What is it? Oh, Star Wars stuff's coming in the next vlog. I've sold loads of Star Wars stuff. You'll like that one. Look out for it. That'll be coming soon. After this vlog, I hope. Anyway, let's go on with the first painting. This is a painting that I've named my Blue Umbrella Car. I don't know if you've seen the vlogs up the castle, but I sing a song called the Umbrella Song. Go back and have a look at one of my castle videos. But anyway, let's go on with this. That's my blue umbrella car. So that one will sell great. Next, this is a red tractor. I think it's, I can't remember what this one's called, Coming Back for the Farm or something like that, I think it is. But if you go to my eBay shop, which is in the description box below, you'll see what I've named them. That's a quirky one, isn't it? That's lovely. Can you imagine a nice gold frame with that, eh? On my eBay shop, I've got a gold frame on it just to show you what it would look like. But I've got something about red tractors when I was young. But anyway, next. These are lovely. It keeps you amused and occupied for a while, doesn't it? As I've said umpteen times, everybody loves looking at paintings, at pictures. Look at this one. Now I know what this one's called because it's written on the back. It's called A Trip to the Fair. Each one of these paintings, I'll have one of these on it. And I've got my own label there. And I always sign it and date it on the back. But there you are. It's a trip to the fair. There's his dog and there's his kid wanting some of the balloons. Isn't that lovely? This one will sell great. They all will. But some sell quicker than others. Here's another one. I think this is another one that's been to the fair. The little girl was dad. With the balloons attached to her arm. Which I've seen them doing, like, so that they don't blow away. But that's another one. That's a good one. Next. Here's another one. This is a popular subject, is walking their dogs. I think this is something like taking a surprising day or something like that. It's called. I'll think up a name. Know what I mean? I've got the thing on the back. I've not named it yet, so I always love to paint them and try and remember the name that I had for it. I usually 9 times out of 10 I get the name like. But there you are. This is a lovely one. It's out walking the dog and it's got flowers. So and there's that famous yellow house that I tried to incorporate in most of these quirky paintings, and you know that relates to Van Gogh, one of my favourite artists, is Yellow House. So there you are, that's the next one. This is lovely, isn't it? It gives you a smile on a dull day, because it's dull today. It's getting pretty chilly as well. I think as I've said, the snow's not that far away. I'll take you in a vlog out when we get some snow here. We've been lucky so far, touch wood. So here's another one. What's this say? Oh, this is a dancing day. I think that's called. Look at that, they're doing the jig. Isn't that nice? That gives you a really good smile. That reminds me of the hogmanay we used to have. Next. I've got some great ideas for my future paintings. I'm going to be doing more, I think, the next couple of days, but I've been getting ideas up here. When I go out into the street or up the town or whatever, my eyes always look I people watch, and I like to see all the different, everybody's got different characters. That's what I love about people, like if you look, everybody's got their own character. And I've got some good characters up here for the next series of these paintings. Now, I know what this one is. This is the last one. I told you it's a short vlog, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 7 paintings. There's one lying about somewhere. I'll pick up somewhere, like, I think it's through in the studio bin there. But listen, I know what this one's called. Remember that I showed you that one? My blue umbrella car? I thought I'd do one with yellow, so this is my yellow umbrella car. And look, he's cheering him on. It must be his dad or something racing along the street, so showing off his new yellow umbrella car. Isn't that lovely? So there you are, that's the paintings for today. I just can't stop smiling because these give me, I mean, it's different paintings for my pheasants and my wildlife, so you've got to have a change. But this is great, seeing all these quirky paintings. As I said to you, the reason I've done these is because I love Stephen Lowry, the Lowry paint, Matchstick Men and Matchstick Men and Dogs. So that's where I got that idea for. But I took it a little step further. I made them bigger. I made them more into my kind of style and feeling, you know what I mean? But there you are. Anyway guys, these, I think they start at $7.99, most of them on eBay. As I said to you, there's some at $12.99 on fixed prices if you want to buy some straight away. But they're well worth the money, as you can see. Once these are framed and they're on a kitchen wall or a living room wall or a business wall or whatever, they look great. Believe me, they look great. And the true value, as I says to you, is £25 upwards. If you were to buy one of these, like say the same size, same style, same paints, etc., in an art shop, I mean, I'm saying £25. There's a shop across the road, an art shop, and he's got paintings similar in there for £200 and £300. You know what I mean? So it just depends. Depends what people are looking for, but great bargain. And I'm going to be one of those artists that's going to be most collectible in the future. It's always when you're no longer here on this earth that the paintings go up in value. So whoever's been buying my paintings, in the future, either them or their family is going to be rewarded because they've all got in price. I mean, all paintings do, especially if you've got a series of paintings like mine. I've got quite a few different series. I've got my Garden of Eden series as well. I've sold hundreds and hundreds of these paintings. Same price, $7.99 and upwards. But in the future, I'd hate to think what people will get, because to give you an inclination, I know a lot about price and art and whatever, and I reckon some of those paintings will be worth at least £100 anyway. Especially with me being a well-known artist now, so my name's getting out there and it's getting known better. I sell paintings, as I told you, all over the world. I've sold hundreds of paintings, not exactly expensive paintings to make me a fortune, like, but enough to pay my bills. Now you remember, if you look back on all these famous artists like Van Gogh and Rembrandt and them all, when they were at their height of painting at the times, they could hardly sell their paintings. And Van Gogh only sold one painting in his lifetime. And he's now the most sought after artist, and his paintings sell for multi-millions of pounds. So just take that into account. So I'm lucky anyway, because I'm selling some paintings to pay bills. They didn't have that chance back then to pay bills. They were down and out at the time, you know what I mean? They were scrimping, saving to live, to get by for each day. So I count myself lucky. But anyway, stop the boiling, let's go. I've got this other haul to do, the Star Wars haul. But I hope you enjoyed that one. It gives you a wee bit of laugh and a wee perker up. All those quirky paintings. It certainly does to me, like, and I can't wait to the next that I rake out. You've seen the boxes. I've got loads to rake out, and there's other ones in the attic, so let's get them out and get them sold so that you can get some bit of art, original art. And I always give you, with each painting I give you a certificate of authenticity to make it even more collectible and more valuable in the future. So anyway, in the description box below is the shop to get any of these paintings if you fancy them. Anyway, bye bye for now. I'm going to boil in on that one.